6.5 years after my diagnosis, I started a blog called Chris Beat Cancer to share my story. And people started just coming out of the woodwork, finding me. I didn't realize in 2010 how much pent-up demand there was for, just organized information about nutrition and
Yeah.
alternative therapies for cancer. And so my audience started growing on, social media and stuff. And before I knew it, I had a very large audience. And I realized, like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, sharing
Yeah.
my story, encouraging people, bringing them information, digging into the science, but simplifying it to help people understand what they can do to help themselves heal and prevent cancer. And it's very simple things. And so I talk about that in the book as well.
At what point did you validate that it was working when you originally
It was a month by month, year by year process. I had blood work drawn every month. I had CT scans every 6 months for the first couple of years, and it just kept coming back, all clear, all clear, all clear. And then we got to the 5-year mark, all clear. And it was like, my oncologist said, look, I think you're out of the woods, man. And that's when I felt like that's when I started to think about sharing my story.
Is this the same oncologist that pushed you to do chemo, or you switched?
No,
Yeah.
this was actually a third guy, because the second guy, I worked with him, but then he retired.
Yeah.
And then I was sort of referred to another guy that sort of finished up my just follow-up care.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's when I started thinking about sharing my story, but I didn't know how, and I didn't know anything about blogging or blogs. I didn't follow any blogs. Like, I was busy in real estate,
Sure.
I was out there in the world renovating houses and dealing with all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I had to learn how to, use the internet, how to use WordPress and stuff. I had a buddy who knew some things, and he kind of got me started and helped me set up the blog and just put just a really rough, Chris Beat Cancer blog, and then off to the races. I started making videos, and then I started finding people who had healed with nutrition like me and interviewing them and sharing their stories, and it just grew and grew.
Wow.
And then, 15 years after my diagnosis, I published my first book. So it wasn't like I just rushed out and like wrote a book. Here you go. And like 15 years, man. Like,
Yeah.
I learned a lot of stuff in 15 years.
I bet.
So Chris Beat Cancer, the book is packed full of scientific references and all kinds of stuff. There's no way I could have written a book like this, 5 years out from cancer, or even 10 years out from cancer.
Is the book meant for people that are diagnosed with cancer, dealing with cancer, or even people that don't have cancer to prevent, or family members? Like, who's it targeted to?
The first book is for patients and prevention. If you're a patient, absolutely, it's for you. If you care about prevention, absolutely, it's for you. Mm-hmm. Because 1 out of every 2 men and 1 out of every 3 women is predicted to get diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. So, like, if you're not serious about prevention, you should be. There's so much you can do to dramatically reduce your risk of ever getting cancer. Like, you can slash your risk so low. You can't ever be cancer proof. Like, I wouldn't make that claim.
Sure.
But you can drop your risk to a fractional level compared to what everybody else's risk is. But you have to change the way you're living your life. Yeah. Right? You got to change the way you eat, change the way you think. You got to be willing to forgive. You got to address, the stress in your life and keep your stress at a minimum. There's simple steps that you can take, but you do have to take them, right? Knowledge won't help you if you don't implement. So the first book is all about that. And then the new book, which came out this week, it's called Beat Cancer Daily. So this is a follow-up to my first book, and it's a daily devotional, daily reader that helps. It's really for anyone that is on the healthy path, if they have cancer or if they're just into prevention. It's 365 days, 1 page per day, of inspiration, encouragement, and action steps to survive and thrive. That's the subtitle. So there's entries in the book about choosing courage, being courageous, getting victory over your fears, staying motivated, forgiving people who've hurt you, making healthy choices every day, exercising. So it's just continual encouragement for somebody that's trying to get healthier, stay on the healthier path, like trying to improve their life. That's what Beat Cancer Daily is about. And again, it's got cancer in the title, but it's not just for cancer patients. It's really for anybody that's, on a journey of continual self-improvement.
Yeah.
Like a lot of your audience, entrepreneurs, people that, they just want to improve their life just day by day. Stay healthy, either get healthier, stay healthy, prevent disease, have better relationships, be a better person, all those things.